Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first session of APMF 2000.
2015 Feng Shui cures for your home office. When we say 2015, in Feng Shui we use the Chinese calendar, so the actual dates February 19th to February 8th, 2016. And the element of the coming year is the wood element, and the Chinese Zodiac sign is the sheep sign. Now, before I go with you into exploring the basic Feng Shui cures that I used for 2015, I would like you to agree to 3 points. Number one, please understand that it is always best to apply the 2015 Feng Shui cures if you work with the classical Feng Shui Bagua. This is the classical Feng Shui Bagua because it uses the compass directions, not the BTB Bagua. The BTB or the Western Bagua, here it is, it does not use the compass directions. And if you combine the annual updates with the BTB Bagua, it can create a lot of confusion, so I suggest you don't. But of course, you're free to experiment, it's up to you. Number two, you should always cleanse and activate your Feng Shui cures, especially if you're using them. And I do have articles about tips on how to cleanse your Feng Shui cures and how to energize them. And all you have to do is go to one of my sites, fengshui.about.com, and type in the search box, either the title of the article, How to Energize Cures, or just a keyword, Feng Shui Cures, or Energize Feng Shui Cures, and you'll find out how to do that. Now, there's one more point. Number three is so important. It is your home, it is your castle. So all I can do is give you the best advice, tips, suggestions, but they are more or less general because I haven't been in your home. So your castle, you are the king or the queen of your space. So please stay empowered, have fun, and trust your judgment. Trust yourself more than you trust me. And if anything in those suggestions does not sound right to you, by all means don't apply it, yeah? Stay empowered, that's the best way to go. Alright, so I would assume that you're okay with those 3 parts, and we are ready to proceed, yeah? I will bring the specific Feng Shui cures that I used annually. Those are the so-called big, powerful Feng Shui cures because they are used to deal with potentially negative energies. That's the saltwater cure, the Piao Pixiu, the medicine Buddha, and the Kuan Yin. And again, I have information about those cures too. You can find out how to make the saltwater cure and use it, how to use the Piao Pixiu, how to use the medicine Buddha as a Feng Shui cure, as well as Kuan Yin in your home. And again, you go to fengshuiabout.com and find it all out so that we save time and just give you the general information about the cures. Alright. Now, the most powerful Feng Shui work is done when you understand the 5 elements. This is the most powerful, most subtle, most interesting and sustainable Feng Shui work. So there are 5 elements: metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. And I'll give you at the end many more resources on how to decorate with them. But for now, and I guess you're familiar with the elements, at least you know a little bit of them. We will be using them a lot in the annual Feng Shui cures. And let me bring them here, yeah? And I will give you examples on how to express each element in both classical Chinese, so-called traditional Feng Shui cures, as well as modern items. So let's start with metal. You can represent metal with, wulu, metal wulu, Chinese coins, a wind chime. Those are more or less traditional Chinese Feng Shui cures. Or you can go for color. Color is an excellent expression of the element energy. Or let's say metal vase. Use your creativity. Ask your home and see what works best in your home. Water element, same thing. From mirrors to fountains to pillows. Color is amazing. Blue rhino is a traditional Feng Shui cure actually used for a specific negative star. We go to the wood element, and of course lucky bamboo is an excellent cure, and so are wood chimes, brown blankets, brown sculptures or art, expressions of art made with wood element. Color of course is beautiful and easy too, right? Fire element cures, from actual fire features such as candles and fireplaces to art with reds and purples and yellows, and earth cures. Crystals, of course, are an amazing and beautiful, powerful earth element expression, and so is the Himalayan salt lamp, images of landscapes, pottery, earth colors. There's many more, right? So those are just guidelines, and then you use your creativity and see what your home most responds to. We respond to different things, but you have to know how to best express the energy of your home, yeah? Alright, so now let's go directly and see what's happening in 2015. What are the positive and the not so positive energies? Now in 2015, the center area of your home has a potential negative energy. So does the West Bagua area. the South Bagua area, and the Southeast Bagua area. So those are the 4 negative areas that we will, you'll have to focus a little bit to balance the energy. And the good or auspicious stars or energies are in the north, in the southwest, in the east, in the northwest, and in the northeast. There's always more goodness, more positive areas than negative. And let me do this too. So we have green is good and gray is not so good in this specific case, and I'll do that too. Alright, so now that we have the basic blueprint as to what is happening in 2015, and again this is 2015, right, for Feng Shui purposes, let's see how we can actually deal with those energies, how we can balance it. And again, those are just guidelines and suggestions. You have to find your own way of expressing it. Let's go straight into the center.